Hi everyone, I'm Professor McBroom and welcome back. In today's video, we're going to talk about the marketing environment. Now, you might be wondering, why should you care about the marketing environment? Well, think about how quickly the world around us changes. New competitors appear, economic shifts affect what people can afford, technology changes how we shop, and even cultural values influence what products become popular. Marketers have to keep up with all of this if they want to stay relevant and successful. The marketing environment is made up of all the external forces that affect a company's ability to create and deliver value. Some of these forces create opportunities while others create threats. For example, when the COVID-19 pandemic hit, restaurants had to pivot to delivery and online ordering almost overnight. That's the marketing environment in action. Sudden change, and businesses had to respond quickly. Competition is one of the strongest forces in marketing. There are four main types: brand competitors, like Pepsi versus Coke; product competitors, like soda versus bottled water; generic competitors, like soda versus tap water; and total budget competitors, soda versus anything else you can spend money on, like a snack or coffee. Think about Netflix today. It's not just competing with Hulu or Disney Plus, it's also competing with TikTok, YouTube, and even video games for your attention. That's competition at work across multiple levels. The economy directly affects how people will be willing and able to spend. We can track this using this business cycle: expansion, recession, depression, and recovery. For instance, during the recent inflationary period, many consumers cut back on dining out and shifted towards budget friendly retailers like Dollar General or Aldi. Companies that understood this shift adjusted their prices and promotions to emphasize value. Laws and regulations shape how companies can market their products. For example, data privacy laws like the California Consumer Privacy Act and Europe's GDPR force companies like Meta and Google to rethink how they collect and use consumer data. We've also seen political pressures around supply chains. Some clothing companies have faced backlash and even government restrictions when their supply chains were tied to forced labor. Marketers can't ignore politics. It directly affects strategy. Technology is one of the fastest changing forces. Think about how AI tools like ChatGPT have already influenced how companies interact with customers. Everything from customer service chatbots to personalized marketing campaigns. Another great example is the rise of mobile payment systems like Apple Pay and Venmo. These didn't just make transactions easier, they completely reshaped consumers' expectations for speed and convenience. Finally, sociocultural trends shape consumer values and lifestyles. Today, we're seeing huge cultural shifts towards health and sustainability and diversity. Beyond Meat, for example, capitalized on the cultural movement towards plant based diets. Likewise, Walmart created a sustainability index to show transparency and how eco friendly its products are. Companies that ignore these trends risk becoming irrelevant. So, to wrap it up, the marketing environment is constantly changing, and smart marketers stay ahead by scanning, analyzing, and adapting to these forces. Here's my challenge for you. Think about a brand you love: Nike, Netflix, or Starbucks. Which environmental force has the biggest impact on them right now, and how are they responding? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and remember, successful marketers don't just react to change, they anticipate it. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss future topics in marketing. See you in the next one.